Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good evening. It's Region 2A championship time from the Louis Lee at Mayville State University. The back-to-back Region 2A champion, Devils Lake Firebirds, are back for another chance to get back to state and to be a region champ, while the Grafton Spoilers try to do just that and find their way to a state tournament. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast tonight. Joe Lancello had you for the third-place matchup in the state qualifier. Congratulations to Coach Rick Smith and the Four Winds Minnewacan Indians over the Mayport CG Patriots. The Patriot season has come to a close. The Four Winds Minnewacan Indians will advance to the state qualifier Saturday in Fargo. And one of these teams will also be there. Will it be the Devils Lake Firebirds or Grafton Spoilers? One will be a region champ. The other will play Saturday for a chance at state. This is our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance, IrieINS.com. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. We'll talk to the coaches of both the Devils Lake Firebirds and the Grafton Spoilers coming up and get you ready for the opening tap. Spoilers Firebirds Region 2A Championship tonight on yourliveevent.com.
On the road or right here at home, there's a place that has you covered. Just off the highway in Fessenden, fuel up with gas, grab all your convenience store favorites, pick up select hardware items, and don't miss their great homemade food. Need propane, fuel, or gas in bulk? They've got tankers available. Call for pricing. And in Harvey, they're right where you need them. Gas, snacks, hot food, and more, all in one convenient stop. 2 locations, small town service, big on convenience. Stop in today. Farmers Union Oil in Fessenden or the Harvey One Stop. They're glad you're here.
I used to tell my 8th grade girls basketball team that every time they missed a layup, it gave me another gray hair. We even had a play named Gray Hair because most of the time it led to a layup. I also taught my teams how to put on a full court press. That is what teachers are doing academically here at Hillsborough Public School. We are applying an academic press by setting high expectations and teaching the standards required by the state. If you're looking for a school that is applying an academic press, come and visit Hillsborough Public Schools.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 19th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 60 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, plus 12 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Request a catalog today. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics. March 19th, the Annual Bull Sale. Visit Facebook Jacobson Red Angus or call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale. The sale will be live on TV auction. Thursday, March 19th. 1 p.m.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. IrieINS.com. As we get ready for the Region 2A Championship, the matchup is the Grafton Spoilers and the Devils Lake Firebirds, and a rematch of last year's semifinal round of Region 2A play at the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center. These teams only played once this regular season, which we'll talk about in just a bit. Let's get into our pregame coaches' conversations, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Dakota Heritage Bank, DHB.bank. And we hear from the head coach of the defending region champions, that is Dustin Brodina, the Devils Lake Firebirds. Coach, for the boys, it's championship day. Your goal today is to raise a third consecutive Region 2A championship. The bonus is, by winning the other night, you put yourself in a spot that you're going to be playing another game if those things don't work out well today. At any rate, how are the guys feeling coming into this one tonight?
The guys got a good mood. They feel good, but at the same time, they're focused, and the task at hand. We feel comfortable that we get to play Saturday, nonetheless, if we lose this one. But, it's all about today, all about take care of business tonight. You know, everything that we've done in the past doesn't mean anything. It's one game at a time right now.
Yep, let the projections be the people that are broadcasting. The coaches have to do some projections, but the kids, I'm sure, locked in. You got a group of guys that have been playing as hot as anybody right now.
Yeah, I'm proud of them. We got 4 seniors, you know, that have been here, you know, or been through a lot of this stuff before. Been through the routine, you know, and of traveling and all this. So they're locked in. They're ready to go. And the effort should be a non-negotiable. That their effort should be 100% tonight. You know, and hopefully we get some shots to fall down.
That's right. And across the way, you've got a couple of guys in Grafton with Lillimon and Rice that are the target A and 1A and 1B, right? They're just, but you know, you're ready for them. You know what you need to do. What do you got to do to keep them at bay?
You know, they are an explosive offensive pair. You know, and then you know, and the other guys that are on their team are good too. You know, and they complement them really well. So, you know, the thing is they're going to get their shots. They're going to get their points. We got to do the best to limit, you know, some tough shots. Nothing easy. You know, and then eliminate any second chance points. I think if we can do that, you know, and then we can maybe control a little bit on the offensive end. Hopefully we'll be right there towards the end.
Very good. Well, Coach, I think to my numbers, you have 16 turnovers the entire tournament. That's a pretty good effort. The guys have been ball control really well too.
Yeah, absolutely. We got some senior guards that know how to handle the ball. Mm-hmm. You know, and we did have quite a few turnovers against, you know, forwards in that second quarter. But you know, we took care of it after that. Yeah. We should be able to take care of it tonight too as well. I don't anticipate Grafton giving us pressure, but if they do, well, hopefully we can handle it and then take care of business.
Very good, Coach. Appreciate the time. Good luck. We'll catch up afterwards.
Yep. Thank you.
That is the head coach of the Devils Lake Firebirds, Dustin Brodina, joining us in our pregame conversations. They're brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. The Irie Insurance pregame show continues. We'll come back with the head coach of the Grafton Spoilers, Riley Lillimon. Stick around. This is our pregame show from Irie Insurance, the North Dakota Region 2A Boys Basketball Championship tonight. YourLiveEvent.com.
The best thing about winter in Devils Lake is the ice fish. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clemenser's on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep a nice house warm for you, Dad.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility wants you to enjoy the events in the communities of our area. Here's to living the sweet life. American Crystal Sugar, Drayton.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. IrieINS.com, the insurance protection you want, customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance, the region championship for 2A boys basketball, Grafton and Devils Lake. Grafton, here in our pregame conversations, we hear from the head coach, Riley Lillimon, as the Grafton Spoilers pregame coaches' comments from Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, dhb.bank. Coach, today for the boys, I know we chatted a little bit about it here after the victory in the semifinals, but for your guys, for the Spoilers, you've earned the spot. The kids have played well, and you've gotten a great tournament out of your team so far.
Yeah, I know we've had different kids step up both nights so far, and which has been nice. You know, we've been talking about that all year. And we have two guys that do a lot of our scoring, but those other three guys that are out on the floor can chip in tons of different ways, whether that's hitting a basket, getting an assist, or rebound, making a hustle play, whatever it is. And they've proven that this week, and that's why we're here tonight playing in the late game.
Yep, exactly. Exciting times. I'm sure the kids are excited. I'm sure the community's excited, and you're gonna play another one after today regardless. That's got to be a good feeling as a coach to know but you want this one.
Yeah, exactly. You want to win this one so you can get Saturday off, but and guarantee yourself a chance at that state tournament. But like you said, there's really no pressure tonight. Okay, we're going against probably what is the best team in the state. I know they're the 4th seed in our region, but that's a little deceiving, obviously. So if they're not the best, they're one of the top 2 in the state. So there's really no pressure on us, and that's what we're telling our kids. You just got to go out and play hard and see what happens. If we win, we win. We know we can compete, but we're going to need to play really well, and we're going to need to have things go our way. And if it happens, it happens. If not, we got one more crack at it on Saturday.
Well, you talk about it being able to maintain and keep up with Devils Lake. Devils Lake's not been shooting the lights out here in the tournament, but they've been controlling the ball. So your defense is going to need to step up tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. They have three really, really, really good guards, and we know that they can all score it and handle it, and they can control the game on both ends of the floor, really, with the dribble and defensively. So we know that, and we know what we're up against. But yes, you're right. Defensively, we need to be better than we have been all year up to this point. Really, we need to stay in front of people. We need to box out. If they're missing shots, we need to make sure we're getting those rebounds and not giving them second and third chances. Because if we do that, you give them 2 or 3 chances, they're going to score on most possessions. So we need to do a good job with that.
Very good. Coach, appreciate it. Good luck. Congrats on getting into the spot, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That is Riley Lillimone. He is the head coach of the Grafton Spoilers, joining us in our pregame conversations tonight ahead of the North Dakota Region 2A Boys Basketball Championship game. Here, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future, DHB.bank. Well, more of our pregame show here from Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. And for the Devils Lake Firebirds 4 seed, ranked number 3 in the final media poll. Their 6-game win streak now includes these wins in the region tournament. Their win 64-37 over Thompson on Monday and 56-45 over Fort Wayne Minnewacan on Tuesday. Max Palmer, 40 points in the 2 games so far. Mason Palmer, 27 in the 2 games thus far, but just 16 turnovers in the entire tournament. They were 5 of 22 from beyond the arc against Fort Wayne Minnewacan in their win on Tuesday. Grafton's the 2 seed. They defeated Carrington 71-52. Reggie Rice for 23 that night. He stepped back for 16 on Tuesday in the win over Mayport CG 72-64, but Brody Lillimone went for 36 points, 10 rebounds. He's got 56 points for the tournament. Devils Lake 17-5 on the season. Grafton, that is. Grafton beat Devils Lake 90-82 in Devils Lake on January 19th. That was without the Palmers. We'll see what happens tonight in this matchup between the Grafton Spoilers and the Devils Lake Firebirds for the Region 2A title. Grafton trying to make it 3 titles in a row in the region. The Irie Insurance pregame show will continue. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups and then the opening tap for the Region 2A title. Grafton and Mayport and Devils Lake tonight from Mayville. YourLiveEvent.com.
The world of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today.
And we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Imagine your life in Hillsborough, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsborough, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsborough has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsborough, where small-town living means big opportunities.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsborough, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed. We're that kind of seed company.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street at I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Let's talk about price. Yeah, we've heard it. Why would I pay more for Polar when Big Wireless is cheaper? Let's break it down. With us, you're not on hold with someone who's 3 states away. Your call goes to Kimberly, or Ashley, or Tamra, someone who lives right here. When your internet's down, we're not mailing you out a box. We're sending a real person, someone that knows your name and probably your dog's name too. So yeah, we're not the cheapest. We're the best experience. Polar Communications.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Welcome back to Mayville State University Louis Lee Fieldhouse. The Irie Insurance pregame show gives way to the American Crystal Sugar Company's starting lineups. American Crystal Sugar Company, live the sweet life. CrystalSugar.com. That's CrystalSugar.com. Grafton Spoilers, starting 5. A 6'1" sophomore, number 0, Aiden McMillan. 6'7" senior, number 4, Brody Lillimone. 6'6" senior, number 5, Reggie Rice. 5'11" senior, number 20, number 30, Ty Story. And a 6'1" sophomore, number 32, True Moberg. Grafton's coached by Riley Lillimone, assisted by Mike Hansen and Brandon Albrecht. Visiting Maroons with white numerals and gold letters, spoilers in script on the jersey tops. The 2-time defending Region 2A champs, the Devils Lake Firebirds. A 6-foot senior, number 0, Max Palmer. A 6'2" sophomore, number 1, Ben Brodina. A 6-foot senior, number 2, Mason Palmer. A 6-foot senior, number 5, Cade Fee. And they'll start a 6-foot senior, number 21, Briar Exner. The Devils Lake Firebirds, coached by Dustin Brodina, assisted by Timothy Oxendahl, Patrick Thomas, and Nick Creel. The Firebirds in the home whites with red numerals and letters, Firebirds on the jersey tops trimmed in black. Starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life, CrystalSugar.com. That's CrystalSugar.com for more information. Firebirds left to right. Spoilers right to left. The Region 2A boys basketball championship game. The ball is about to go in the air, and we are ready to tip off championship basketball on yourliveevent.com. The opening tap is won by the Devils Lake Firebirds. They will move it from left to right. As it's Mason Palmer with the basketball to start the ball game. Palmer with the sleeve on the left leg. Drives a pass right side, now into the corner. Max Palmer for 3. It rolls out. No good. And the first rebound of the game for the Grafton Spoilers goes the way of Reggie Rice. Spoiler basketball. They're bringing it across the timeline. Little floater is up. No good. Rebound is tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Spoilers. Grafton rolls right to left. Again, the dark-colored maroon uniforms for this one here today as the 2 seed. Inbounds. Devils Lake the 4, but they go top of the bracket as the home. Here's a 3, make it a long 2. Long 2 for Ty Story to start the game scoring. Grafton with a 2-0 lead. 35 seconds into the basketball game. Mason Palmer going to work it up top to Ben Brodina. Max Palmer left side. This will be Briar Exner. Exner to Fee. Quick handoff here to Brodina outside the arc. Brodina to the basket. He glides in. The sophomore scores. Deuces. 2-2. We're all knotted up a minute into the basketball game for the Region 2A title. Spoiler basketball. Reggie Rice left side. Lillimone continues to stay hot. Brody Lillimone for 3. Grafton leads at 5-2. A lead change. Not a lead change. Back in the lead for Grafton. And now we're going to get an offense. Oh, a travel. Turnover the call here. Devils Lake will give it back. And Grafton basketball. Well, Spoilers opportunity early on here if they can establish a lead. Always nice to work with a lead as they work the ball right side. True Moberg's got it. Moberg, Story, driving down and inside Rice. He'll try to toss it off of a Firebird. It does not happen that way. He ends up touching it while it rolls out. Grafton turnover, each team with a turnover. 90 seconds into the basketball game, and it's 5-2 in favor of Grafton. To the right there, Joe. Thank you. Swing the ball right side. Mason Palmer for 3. You got it. A triple for Mason Palmer to tie the ball game up at 5. Spoilers will move to the right. Mike right to the left, right side of the floor. Kick it. Jumper on the way here for Lillimone's too strong. Rebound comes down. McMillan can't get that one to go, and then it's going to be Mason Palmer, and here comes Devils Lake the other way. Palmer glides his way down left side and scores off the glass. Devils Lake's first lead of the game at 7-5. A lead change happens. 5:56 to play here in this first quarter. Driving Reggie Rice, and we'll get a foul call. Foul on Mason Palmer of the Devils Lake Firebirds, his first, team's first in the quarter. Devils Lake, they've been region champs each year here so far. This is year 3 of the Division A 3-class system in North Dakota. The first free throw here by Reggie Rice is good. He'll have another to try to tie the game up at 7. 6-game win streak now for the Firebirds. Been in the state title game the last 2 seasons as well. State champ 2 years ago. As Rice makes last year runner-up to Kindred with the floater in the paint at the buzzer. Tied at 7 here. Spoilers and Firebirds driving inside. Layup up. Nope, stepped out of bounds. Mason Palmer, turnover 2 on Devils Lake here tonight. Stepped out of bounds while walking the baseline. Grafton basketball. Reggie Rice has it. Rice walks across the timeline, a right-handed dribble. He'll swing it up top. True Moberg. Moberg, right side to Lillimone. Brody steps back, now tries to create. Lillimone, the tallest guy on the floor at 6'7". He'll work the pass. Aiden McMillan, shot no good. Ball tipped and ends up in the hands of Cade Fee. He'll leak it out to Brodina. Block shot by Lillimone. Rice grabs a rebound. Up the floor, Moberg. Body contact, shot no good. Rebounded by Palmer, and then a foul on Grafton. They'll call this one on Aiden McMillan, his first, team's third. McMillan, 16 points in the win over Carrington Monday. 12 points in the win over Mayport CG on Tuesday. He's been that third double-figure scorer for the Spoilers. It's ever important for their success. If you get to that third guy in double figures, you like your chances. Turning, spinning in the paint. Ball flies in the air from Mason Palmer. He'll get it back. 17 on the shot clock. Max Palmer from Portland buries it. The three-pointer goes. It's 10-7. Devils Lake with a lead, 4:43 to go, first quarter. Reggie Rice kicks it out Moberg's way. Right side, McMillan for 3, right side. Yes! Aiden McMillan with an answer. His triple scores it and makes it a 10-10 tie. Keep pace. Left side, Palmer. That's Max Palmer. He drives. Pull-up shot, much closer than his last. It misses off the back iron. Reggie Rice will grab the rebound. Here comes Rice and the Spoilers. Rice, one hop, shot no good. Rebounded by True Moberg, saves it, but it's turned over. Palmer to Palmer. Max to Mason. Transition bucket is good. 12-10 Devils Lake. 3:57 to play first quarter in this Region 2A Boys Basketball Championship game. Reggie Rice here at the Louis Lee Mayville State University. Left side, move it. Ty Story back up top. He'll get it to Brody Lillimone. Launching a three. Left side. Brody Lillimone for three. And a lead for Grafton. 3:34 to go in this first quarter. Spoilers by one, 13-12. Driving, Devils Lake floating, bucket good for Max Palmer. They'll have a chance at a three-point play heading to the free throw line. Brody Lillimone's going to be hit with a foul for Grafton, his first, team second. So Max Palmer going to go to the free throw line. Palmer, 18 and 22 on his 2 nights so far, and he'll make 15-13. Devils Lake regains the lead. Three-point look for Lillimone. This one is just short. Rebounded by Max Palmer off of Briar Exner. Palmer up the floor. The nitro green shoes kicks it to his twin brother Mason left side. Mason back out. So be Cade Fee, who drives off the glass for Cade Fee, the senior. 17-13 Devils Lake. Just under 3 minutes to play first quarter. Up the floor, Rice. Deep three-pointer. Off the front iron. No good. Long rebound is saved by Ty Story. Then saved by Devils Lake. It's a turnover on Grafton. What an effort from Cade Fee. Flies out of bounds. Saves the basketball. Brodina, deep three to Palmer. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Briar Exner. He'll go up and score it. The senior Briar Exner makes it a 6-point lead. 19-13 Devils Lake leading Grafton. 2:25 to play first quarter. With the basketball, Spoilers, Reggie Rice. Brody Lillimone has an open man. Lost a handle. Moberg turns it over for the Spoilers. Firebirds up the floor. Here comes Max Palmer. Kick it out to Mason. Palmer in the corner for three in front of the student section of Grafton. No good. Rebound to Cade Fee. And a splash from Ben Brodina. Three-pointer right wing. 22-13. The lead is 9. Devils Lake feeling it now. Just under 2 minutes to play first quarter. Timeout Grafton. And the Firebirds faithful standing on the Golden Harvest Tip Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Devils Lake 22, Grafton 13, 1:53 to play first quarter. YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The agents with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Chris Moen, Nodak Insurance Company, 701-757-1613 with our timeouts. Back here in Mayville at the Louis Lee, it's a Devils Lake 9-point lead over the Grafton Spoilers with just under 2 minutes to play in this first quarter in the Region 2A championship game here tonight. Three-point look. Before the shot, we're going to get a foul, and it's going to be a defensive foul calling Ben Brodina with a push. His first, team second. Coach Dustin Brodina needs a little bit of a explanation. He got it. And now inside Grafton, body up, and a foul called on Devils Lake again. This time Alex Hammond off the bench out of the timeout. Hammond's going to be tagged with a block here inside. Hammond's first, team's third. Grafton with 2 fouls here in this first quarter, and this is a shooting foul, which sends Reggie Rice to the line. He's 2 for 2 at the line thus far. And his first free throw is good. Rice will have another. Minute 43 to go before the first quarter horn, and Grafton trying to dig back a little bit, down 9. Second free throw is good. Rice makes them both. 22-15, Devils Lake with the advantage. And the Firebirds with the basketball. They'll come bring it across the timeline. It's Mason Palmer. Left side, Briar Exner. Back up top, Max Palmer. Yep, and the move it left side to Mason Palmer once again. Mason's going to spin inside and kick it out. Driving in, little floater is up, and it's Alex Hammond scoring. Hammond had a nice performance in the win over Thompson on Monday, as it's 24-15, the lead back to 9 for Devils Lake. Hammond had 8 rebounds and a couple of points in that first game, but really solid rebounder and a good guy to go inside and play strong and physical. Missed shot, rebound, put back Brody Lillamone for Grafton here. 24-17, 7-point Devils Lake lead. 1 minute to play, first quarter. Firebirds, state football champ. Three-point look is no good for Division A, and now a rebound comes down here to Reggie Rice. Up the floor, Lillamone to the basket. He scores, and count it as he nearly rams in to Cole Short along the base here. The good news is Cole Short, nary a flinch, and the camera's safe. Lillamone bucket, he'll go to the line for a chance at the three-point play. The lead is down to 5. Try to cut it to 4. Brody Lillamone at the stripe. He's got 10. Make it 11 here in this first quarter. 24-20. 44 seconds remain first quarter. Relatively high-scoring first quarter for these two squads based on their contests here this tournament. How about a 3 for Palmer? Mason Palmer shot no. Reggie Rice a rebound. About a 3-second differential. Shot clock to game clock here. 30 on the shot, 32 left. That's the way we're going to look at it anyway. Clock's ticking. You can see that on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Devils Lake applies a little pressure on Rice, who's got the basketball, needs to move it. Will work it to Ty Story. 15 to shoot. Grafton, Reggie Rice has it. Wants a screen. He'll attack. Spins in the paint. Tripped up. And we'll get a foul call. Coach Brodina trying to argue it. David Veriano has none of it. Alex Hammond with his second, team's 5th. So, Grafton will go to the free throw line here. Ty Story sprints across the court to get himself a drink of water. Meanwhile, Reggie Rice at the line. Free throw good. Reggie Rice has not made a field goal yet. He is 5 of 5 at the free throw line. We'll see Brody Lillamone get a quick breather. Aiden McMillan re-enters along with Jack Green for Grafton. Rice misses this free throw, and the rebound comes down to Mason Palmer. 24-21. Palmer shot at the horn, got it. 26-21, Devils Lake with a lead at the end of the first quarter. On the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard, Firebirds by 5 on yourliveevent.com.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more.
26-21, Devils Lake leads Grafton. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard after 1 quarter of play in this North Dakota Region 2A Boys Basketball Championship game. Grafton basketball. Joe, move the ball to the right side. Story. McMillan. Story. McMillan. Top of the key, 3. Misses everything. It's out of bounds. It'll be Devils Lake basketball. 26-21 Devils Lake leading Grafton. Inbound and Firebirds basketball. Winner moves on to the state boys basketball tournament in Fargo next week. The loser will play in Fargo on Saturday in a state qualifier. Missed shot by Palmer in the corner, rebounded by Brody Lillamone. Reggie Rice, three-point look, right side. No good. Rebound comes down to Briar Exner. Exner Mason Palmer. Right side, Hammond. Max Palmer. Three-point basket, no. Rebound, kept alive by Exner. How about a three in the corner? Yes! That's Mason Palmer. He's got 10 in the first half. 29-21, Firebirds by 8. Just a minute in here in this second quarter. Reggie Rice share the ball to Brody Lillimone up top. Spoiler basketball. Down and inside. This will be Ty Story. He'll score. Story's got 4 here in the ball game. 29-23. Palmer, Brodina, spinning, lost a handle on it, out of bounds. Ball's gonna stick with Devils Lake as Cade Fee back in for the Firebirds. Exiting is Briar Exner, the senior. Palmer, Fee, Exner, and Chase Weber, the seniors, the 5 seniors on this Devils Lake Firebird squad that's been to the state title game the last 2 years, and a drive to the basket. Mason Palmer scores it. 31-23. Firebirds basketball. Firebirds defending, I should say, the basketball. Spoilers basketball. Brody Lillimone gets a great pass inside and scores. 31-25. The lead is 6 for Devils Lake. Right side, Brodina. How about it? 3-point basket for Ben Brodina. He's got 8 in the first half. 34-25. Firebirds had just 5 3-pointers. I say just 5 3-pointers against the Fort Winds Minnewacan Indians on Tuesday. They have 5 3-pointers here in the first half tonight against the Grafton Spoilers. And the Firebirds lead at 34-25. 3-point look for Reggie Rice is off the mark. Rebound, Cade Fee. Now, they did take 28 of them against Fort Winds Minnewacan on Tuesday. They just made 8 of them. In the ball, made 5 of them, I should say. They just made 5 of 28, beg your pardon. Ball slipped out of bounds here on a long rebound, and it'll be a loss, Devils Lake there. And Grafton basketball. Firebirds saw that one leak out of bounds on that long rebound. They lead by 9 over Grafton, tying the largest lead of the ball game. Here's a drive, here's a shot, and a bucket for Aiden McMillan, who's got 5 tonight. 34-27. Just over 5 minutes to play first half. Boys basketball here in this North Dakota 2A Region Championship. 3-point basket for Ben Brodina, his 3rd in the first half. 37-27. The lead is now 10 for the Firebirds. As it was said in a video game, they're heating up. Right side, Lillimone, his shot is contested, and he's going to be shooting free throws, a blocking foul on Devils Lake. Foul will be on Alex Hammond. That's his 3rd personal, team's 1st in the quarter. At the stripe, Brody Lillimone, free throw is good. Lillimone's had a heck of a region tournament. As mentioned earlier, 20 in the victory over Carrington and 36 in the win over Mayport CG. And he's off to a good start here tonight with 14. Make it 15 now with the makes at the line. 37-29. 4:35 to go in this first half. Firebird basketball. Devils Lake's got it right side. Ben Brodina trying to skip a pass inside. It ends up in the Grafton students section, and it's a turnover on Devils Lake. 10 turnovers in the game against Fort Winds Minnewacan. Had them for just 6 in their win against Thompson. And that was a clean game. I was talking with our buddy from Devils Lake on radio, and we were chatting about it a little bit. Shot is up, no good, and a foul is Brody Lillimone again, fouled by Devils Lake. This will be a foul, I do believe, on Ben Brodina. Yeah, it is his 2nd. We were talking about that first game against Thompson, and I said, yeah, it might have been really kind of a number of turnovers, and we agreed. Now there were 6, but it wasn't a very clean game. A lot of balls that just didn't end up in the right place. Credited to Thompson's defense for poking them away and giving them some pressure, but the ball never actually left possession. Just would get poked free, things of that nature. Lillimone makes the free throw, oh, by the way, cuts the lead to 7. Next one. Rolls out, no good. Cade Fee grabs the rebound. Lillimone's first miss at the line. Grafton has missed just twice in their attempts at the line. They trail 37-30. Midway through this second quarter, Cade Fee goes up for a shot. He's bodied by Ty Story, who's going to be called for a foul. Story's first on Grafton here in this second quarter. These two teams, as mentioned, played on January 19th. Devils Lake was without the Palmers, and Grafton won that game in Devils Lake 90-82. Free throw is good for Cade Fee at the line. And with the Palmers at full strength for Devils Lake, it is an entirely different ball club. Cade Fee makes them both 39-30. Firebirds lead. Spoiler basketball. Reggie Rice in trouble, trapped, works it to Story. Rice, top of the key, pumps, drives. Rice inside, hop step, shot off the glass. It's no good. He draws a foul with contact from the Firebirds. We're getting into some contact for both squads. Mason Palmer hit with his second. Team's third on Devils Lake. So at the line, Reggie Rice. A little short on this one. It rattles around and is no good. He'll have another. Second free throw chance upcoming here for the Spoilers. Free throw is up and good. 39-31. Devils Lake leading Grafton. 3:48 to go, second quarter. Here's a drive by Exner. He'll work it out to Fee. Brodina slips by the defense now in the middle, is hacked hard that time by Grafton, as they're going to get Rice on that one. He came across swiping for a block and ended up with a lot of arm. And so, Ben Brodina to the line. 11 points so far, 3 triples and a deuce. Devils Lake makes the free throw. Brodina will continue at the line, shooting foul. 3:40 remains in the second quarter. Second free throw is good. Brodina makes both. 41-31. Up the court, Aiden McMillan has it for Grafton. Share the ball with Jack Green on the floor for the Spoilers. Off the bench, Green, a sophomore. McMillan, also a sophomore, one of the seniors here, Brody Lillimone and Reggie Rice. Between the two, they stand at 13 feet 1 inch tall if they were to stand on each other's shoulders. Or I should say one standing on the other's head. That would make the most sense, I suppose. Missed shot, long rebound, Ty and Story. Worked the ball, Lillimone outside the arc. Fresh shot clock here. He goes between the legs, driving, floating, yes. Brody Lillimone, the deuce. 41-33. Devils Lake still maintains the lead of 8 points. Lillimone, 18 first half points. Driving in, Mason Palmer kicks it. Max Palmer in the corner. Oh, baby. 9 for Max Palmer in the first half, and a timeout, Devils Lake. Timeouts are brought to you by the agents with answers. Chris Moen, Nodak Insurance Company, Grand Forks and Lakota. On the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard, Devils Lake by 11 over Grafton, 44-33, yourliveevent.com.
We want your home to feel current, yet classic. Hi, I'm Sonia Robertson, owner and designer at the Lighting Gallery. There's so much more to lighting than just putting a lighting fixture in the center of the room. It's actually creating an environment, an atmosphere, and creating a home. We will walk through and help you design the perfect light, the perfect size for your space. We want to invite you to the Lighting Gallery. It's worth the visit.
Timeouts from the Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers. Chris Moen Agency and Nodak Insurance Company. Kevin Kochman, Joe Lancello with you tonight from the Louis Lee Mayville State University. North Dakota Region 2A Boys Basketball Championship. 4 wins Minnewacan took the third place game and will advance to a state qualifier, a win over Mayport CG earlier tonight. The winner of this game is into the state tournament. The loser plays on Saturday in that state qualifier. 4 state qualifier games at the Shack, the Shields Center in Fargo. Audio only coverage. We've got that for you all right here on yourliveevent.com Saturday. The Division A games first, the Division B games to follow. Crossing over, shot up, shot is no good by Reggie Rice, and a rebound to Briar Exner. We have the Region 1A games being broadcast audio only now on yourliveevent.com as well. As up the floor, Max Palmer drives, shot no good, will draw a foul. Aiden McMillan tagged with a foul, his second. Team's third now on Grafton in the second quarter. We see Ben Brodino, Mason Palmer come over to have a quick conversation with head coach Dustin Brodino over to the left. Aiden McMillan at the stripe. Shot is good. Casey, check that. True Moberg back in for Grafton, and exiting is Aiden McMillan. A couple of sophomores substituting. Contingent of sophomores and freshmen on the spoiler roster. Getting some experience this year, but free throw from Max Palmer is good. He'll make both. 46-33. Right side on a steal and a layup for Palmer. For a fifth turnover by Grafton. 48-33. And the shot clock is incorrect. Oh, we got to get the shot clock correct now. The officials will gather and do a reset to a point here. They got to do some thinking as to when the shot clock would have been lost. They're going to go with 30 seconds on there. Is that what they're going to do? They're going to reset to 35. Drop her down to 30. Okay. Now we should be all right. We got compliance on it. Should be ready. Three-point look for Jack Green. He'll decide against it. Share it to True Moberg. Work it back out. Story. Right side, lost the basketball, turned over. Grafton turnover, up the floor. Max Palmer's layup is no good. And a foul on the rebound. They're going to tag Mason Palmer with the foul. Mason Palmer, his third, team's fourth. Wahpeton beats Valley City 64-47, so Wahpeton will advance into the state qualifier out of Region 1. So the winner of loser of this game plays Wahpeton. Valley City had that 15-game losing streak coming into the region tournament. Got the win over defending state champ Kindred in the quarters, and proceed to lose these last two. Now a steal. Grafton turns it over again. A steal that time as Ben Brodina came and picked the pocket. Firebirds lead it by 15, largest lead of the game with 1:09 to play in this second quarter. Left side, Max Palmer. Three-point basket, yes. Palmer hits the triple. He's got 16 in the game. (51-33), the lead is 18 for Devils Lake. An answer. Reggie Rice hits the three. That's his first field goal of the game. It's a three-point basket. 51-36 now, Devils Lake. 32 seconds left to play before halftime. A difference of about 3 seconds on the shot clock to game clock. Ben Brodina wipes away the sweat from the brow and holds the ball at the logo. He'll fire a pass over the right side to Max Palmer. 13 on the shot clock. Palmer resets out near the midcourt stripe. 8 seconds. 6 to shoot. Palmer. 4 to shoot. Crosses over. Pull up on Green. Free throw line jumper. Off the back iron does not go. And they'll continue to play. There's no whistle. The rebound and putback is good by Cade Fee. We had an inadvertent shot clock violation, Horn. And that's how and coaches from Grafton are wondering what's going on. They say the shot clock, there was no shot clock violation. 53-36 after the Cade Fee bucket. Officials discussing this, as you can see here with Coach Lillimone. And a hand signal towards the shot clock operator. And anyway, it's halftime. 53-36, Devils Lake leads Grafton on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard. Halftime reports coming away on yourliveevent.com.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemmind.com.
Before the farming season moves forward, there's one important decision to make. Every year brings unknowns: weather, markets, yields. Multi-peril crop insurance helps protect the work you put in long before harvest. The MPCI crop insurance closing deadline is March 16th. At Irie Insurance, we've helped generations of farmers plan ahead with confidence. Let's make sure you're ready. Contact Irie Insurance for guidance you can trust.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
This is Halftime on YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you very much. Halftime for YourLiveEvent.com, featuring the Region 2A Boys Basketball Championship game, and Devils Lake out in front of Grafton, 53-36 at the half. It was 26-21. Devils Lake leading Grafton after one. The lead got to as many as 9 in that first quarter after there were 4 ties and 2 lead changes, and then it's been Devils Lake ever since. They stretched the lead to 18 and lead it here at the half, 53-36 over Grafton for the Region 2A Championship. Devils Lake trying to make it a three-peat in Region 2A titles on YourLiveEvent.com. This is the Halftime Report with Devils Lake leading Grafton 53-36 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Whew, sorry I'm late. I had to walk again.
Where's your car?
Whew, the auto shop said it would take a few months to fix.
You should have taken it to Abra.
Abra Auto Body can fix your car faster than the other body shops. After your claim is filed, Abra handles the rest with the insurance companies and adjuster. Lonnie and his team will take good care of you. Visit us on 32nd Avenue South or schedule your appointment at abraauto.com. Abra Auto Body, right the first time, on time.
Abra Auto Body, Grand Forks.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
We're back here out of the Halftime Report. Halftime is brought to you by Devils Lake. Halftime is brought to you here in Mayville. It is Devils Lake leading Grafton 53-36 at the half of the Region 2A Boys Basketball Championship game. For Devils Lake, 16 for Max Palmer, 13 Ben Brodina, 12 for Mason Palmer, 6 from Cade Fee, Alex Hammond, Briar Exner, each with 2. In that first half for the Grafton Spoilers, 7 of 7 at the free throw line. I said Grafton. For the Devils Lake Firebirds, they are 8 of 16 from beyond the arc, shooting a great clip outside. They're shooting the ball really well. Just great positioning so far. They've turned it over just 3 times in that first half. For Grafton in the first half, 18 from Brody Lillimone. You have 6 points from Aiden McMillan, 9 for Reggie Rice, 4 for Ty Story. There is 5 turnovers by Grafton in that first half. They've been struggling just a bit from beyond the arc. They're 4 of 11. Neither team is shooting particularly bad by any means. It's just been that Devils Lake's been able to get more shots down, and they're leading here 53-36 in this first half of basketball. All of the third-place games from the Division A tonight in Region 1. Wahpeton beat Valley City, so WAP advances. Four Winds Minnewacan here in Region 2 over Mayport CG. Rugby beat Bottineau Dickinson Trinity over Hazen. So Rugby and Dickinson Trinity out in the west, they'll be in the state qualifiers. Wahpeton and Four Winds Minnewacan in the state qualifiers as well. So the loser of this game we're watching right here with Grafton and Devils Lake will take on Wahpeton on Saturday in the state qualifier at the Shack in Fargo. All 4 state qualifiers in the east will be on Saturday on yourliveevent.com, audio only with our broadcast. Second half of the Region 2A Championship coming up. Devils Lake, Grafton. Devils Lake leads at 53-36 here on yourliveevent.com.
Doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
Transform your home with Central City Lumber, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement needs. From showplace cabinets, stylish flooring, and Valspar paint, they have everything you need to bring your vision to life. Their expert team is here to help you choose the perfect materials and provide expert advice for your project. Plus, they build custom portable homes that can be moved anywhere in North Dakota. Visit Central City Lumber in Carrington today and see why they're the go-to destination for home improvement. Central City Lumber, quality you can build on.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Second half of basketball is about to begin here on yourliveevent.com as we get you ready for more. It is the Devils Lake Firebirds and the Grafton Spoilers coming up here with the second half of basketball on yourliveevent.com as get a chance to do something here. Firebirds basketball to begin the second half of play. Devils Lake ball to start. They're moving from right to left. With the ball outside the arc, Brodina is going to launch. His three-pointer's no good. A rebound to Palmer, and a foul is going to be called. And Devils Lake will inbound the basketball. Firebirds have it. Cade Fee. Shot up. Ben Brodina. Grafton basketball. Firebirds lead it by 19, largest lead of the game. Three-point look right out of the gates from True Moberg. This one no good. And the rebound comes down to Max Palmer. Up the floor, left side, Brodina. He'll launch. Long shot, no good. Rebounded inside by Cade Fee. Driving, shooting, scoring. It's Mason Palmer. He's got 14 in the game. 57-36. A focused Devils Lake squad 1 minute into the third quarter. Getting past Grafton. Lillimone launches. His shot's no good. Rebound to Briar Exner. Palmer. Driving Palmer. Blocked shot there by Brody Lillimone, who grabbed the rebound. Spoiler basketball. Good defensive play there by Brody Lillimone. How about a three-point look here? No good by Max Palmer. And we're going to get a foul. Check that. Palmer is back on defense there as we're going to get a push call. Foul is on Moberg for Grafton. That is Moberg with a foul. And for Spoiler basketball, it's their second in the third quarter. And we're going to get a turnover on Devils Lake now on the other way. I said locked in a few moments ago. I don't know how much that's holding true here now in the second minute of the third quarter. Both teams getting through a couple of little things, and now it'll be Grafton basketball. McMillan right side to Rice. Inside, passing, shooting, scoring for Grafton. 57-38. McMillan scores for the Spoilers. He's got 7 in the game now. 57-38, Devils Lake on top. Inside with the ball. Kick it out right side. Here's Mason Palmer's shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Reggie Rice. That's his 6th rebound of the basketball game. Rice turns, goes right side. His shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Brody Lillimone, and then we're going to get a foul call. And 2 shots coming. We're going to get a foul, a push on Briar Exner, his first on the Firebirds here in the third quarter. 57-38, Firebirds leading the Spoilers. Spoilers at the line, Brody Lillimone. 10 of 13 at the line are the Spoilers tonight. Lillimone misses here. He'll have another. For Brody, it's his second miss. This one is good. 19 for Brody Lillimone tonight. 57-39, Devils Lake leading Grafton. Firebirds spin Brodina to Max Palmer. To Mason Palmer. I think he was trying to fire a pass. It ends up being a rebound, I think, to Lillimone is how you charge that one. Now Lillimone lost a handle on it, and the Spoilers will turn it over the other way. Firebirds in control. Third quarter, 5:16 to go. Region 2A championship here tonight at the Louis Lee in Mayville on yourliveevent.com. Aiden McMillan. Aiden McMillan out defending there, 0-on-0 with Max Palmer. They've got the one-on-one top of the screen. Palmer, skip pass left side to Mason Palmer. Driving. Floater is no good. Rebound is down to Brody Lillimone again. Reggie Rice up the floor. Good defense there by Mason Palmer. Pokes it out. And then a 3 for Brody Lillimone. 57-42. The lead is 15 for Devils Lake. 4:35 to play, third quarter. Region 2A title. Ben Brodina, right side. Brodina going to drive. Brodina, shot no good. Rebounded by True Moberg. Grafton going to push up the floor. Reggie Rice crosses over. Rice in trouble. Good battle for the basketball. Devils Lake going to take the ball away from Grafton. Up the floor. In transition, Mason Palmer will score. 59-42, Devils Lake leading Grafton. Just over 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. McMillan, Rice, little floater. We're going to get a push. Foul will be on 21, Exner, his second. Team second now on the Firebirds in this third quarter. And then a foul on the inbounds. They're going to tag Exner another. So back-to-back on Exner. He's got 3 now, and same with 3 on the Firebirds here in the third. Lillimone to inbound. McMillan will launch. A three-pointer's no good. Rebound, Brian Exner. Ben Brodina with the basketball. Right side, Max Palmer. Three-point look, top of the key. No good. Rebound inside by Cade Fee. He extends the possession. How about Palmer again? Yep. Max Palmer, 19. He buries it. 62-42. The lead is 20 for Devils Lake. 3:29 to play in the Region 2A championship. Tyne Story. Share the ball to Reggie Rice. Inside to Brody Lillimone. And passing, True Moberg, and a foul. Foul before a shot. I believe it's on Ben Brodina. It is his third. Fourth now on the Firebirds. Grafton inbounding. 20-point lead for Devils Lake. They're running away here tonight. See if the spoilers can put something together. Lillimone, McMillan, and a push on Max Palmer. Max, his second. Team's fifth, and free throws are coming. So, Brody Lillimone to the free throw line. Lillimone at the stripe. His free throw is up, and it is good. Lillimone will have another. He's over the 20 mark here tonight. It's 23 now in the game. He's having a great tournament. As mentioned, 36 in the win over Mayport CG and 20 over Carrington on Monday. Free throw, Lillimone hits them both. 62-44 is the score. Just over 3 minutes to play in this third quarter in the Region 2A championship. Devils Lake with the lead over Grafton. Three-pointer for Brodina. Ben Brodina buries the triple, the sophomore. He had to be called upon extra much this season for the squad, with the Palmers being out for a chunk of the year. Inside Moberg, beg your pardon. He's got it right side. Now works it here to McMillan. Goes up and scores. McMillan for Grafton on the board. 65-46. Spoilers answer. 2.5 to go, third quarter. Up the floor, it's Palmer. And then it's Palmer. And they say Max Palmer, when he shuffled his feet, stepped out of bounds. If that's correct on my stats, I've got him for a total of 5 turnovers here tonight. See a sub as True Moberg checks out, and Jack Green in for Grafton. Spoiler basketball. Aiden McMillan will walk it across the timeline. Left side to Reggie Rice. Three-point look. Off the mark. Rebound is down here to Mason Palmer. Here come the Firebirds. Kick it, Max Palmer, left side in the corner. Oh, baby, and he salutes the crowd. 22 for Max Palmer, 68-46. The lead is double deuces now for Devils Lake. Driving, scoring is Reggie Rice. He lays it in, 68-48. Spoilers with the bucket. Now an answer. Mason Palmer, spin move in the paint, you betcha. He's got 18, 70-48. Grafton put up the 90 mark against Devils Lake in the regular season. As a missed shot here by the Spoilers. Max Palmer with a rebound. Devils Lake, three-pointer, Palmer. Oh, yes. He's got 3 triples in the third quarter. 73-48. Timeout on the floor. Our timeouts are from Nodak Insurance Company, the agents with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. On the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard, Firebirds 73-48 leaders over Grafton in yourliveevent.com and the Region 2A Championship.
Are Peterson Farm seed reps real-life seed heroes? Well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
Timeout back here in Mayville. Louis Lee Fieldhouse, Mayville State University, the Region 2A basketball championship game. And we've got the Grafton Spoilers with the ball. They'll inbound. They trail the Firebirds of Devils Lake 73-48. The Firebirds have caught fire here, especially now in this third quarter from outside the arc. They've made 4 threes in the quarter. As Grafton tries to get a shot inside here from McMillan, it's no good. Brodina snags a rebound. Max Palmer with 9 in the quarter, 5 for Brodina, 6 for Mason Palmer. Driving left side, Mason Palmer to Max Palmer, drives in, uses that pivot foot, saw the defense split, goes to the basket, draws a foul. Foul will be called on Reggie Rice. That's number 3 on the Spoilers, and for Rice, it's number 2 here in this third quarter. 48 seconds remain before the final stanza, and the Firebirds leading 73-48. Missed free throw opportunity here for Max Palmer at the line. We'll see subs. We'll see Talon Gregory, and we'll see Alex Hammond in for Devils Lake. Briar Exner and Mason Palmer exit. Some substitutions for Devils Lake. Leaders on the scoreboard. Free throw good. 1 of 2 there for Max Palmer. 74-48. The lead is 26. Three-point look. Deep 3 for Reggie Rice. It's no good. Rebound is coming down to Cade Fee. He's able to snag it over the top of Ty Story. And Devils Lake will slow it down. About a 3-second differential. Shot clock to game clock again here. 74-48, Firebirds leading the Spoilers, and the Firebirds have the basketball, and it's Max Palmer, and it's Alex Hammond, and now it's the ball to Ben Brodina. 15 to shoot. Brodina, out near the logo, gets it to Max Palmer, who says, isolation, please. 7 seconds. Palmer, Brodina, 4 seconds. Palmer will launch it left wing. It's going to be too strong. He'll miss everything that time, and so it'll be Grafton with the basketball. 1 second to go, 1.7 here in the third quarter. Now, green light for Max a lot of times. I don't know if Coach liked that one too much. But the great X factor is a 26-point lead. Oh, they're going to add 3 seconds or total onto the clock, which is fair. Ball went out of bounds, maybe a little tricked off. Inbounds, Lillimon, long half-court 3. It's no good. And that's the end of the third quarter in this Region 2A championship game. Devils Lake in control, leading Grafton 74-48 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard. Fourth quarter is next on yourliveevent.com.
You have big dreams for your community. At Rivera, so do we. Giving back more than $1 million locally each year. It's something bigger than time and money. We give heart. Wearing bright yellow and lending a hand. It's not just giving back.
Watch your step.
It's building forward.
Nice and easy.
With local sponsorships and decision-making, the impact is felt everywhere. It's who we are. Bavera. Let's forge ahead together.
Brock Brent Construction Inc. has been around since 2006. We do commercial and residential concrete and construction. From concrete parking lots, house foundations, stamped concrete patios and driveways, to new construction and home remodels. Call Brock today at 701-430-1011. Brock Brent Construction Inc., serving you since 2006.
Fourth quarter is underway in the Region 2A Boys Basketball Championship. Winner is the region champion and will be in the state tournament. The loser plays Saturday against Wahpeton in Fargo at the Shack in a state qualifier game. It is still a chance to stay alive and have their season extend. We get an offensive or defensive foul on Devils Lake here with Grafton with the basketball. We're going to call Cade Fee with a foul. Believe that's his first. Teams first as well here in the fourth quarter. Boys basketball, the region championship game. Shot up, shot good. Reggie Rice gets the bucket for Grafton, 74-50. Now after the game, we will have the all-region team announcement, Senior of the Year and Coach of the Year announcement, then the awards to the teams, and then we're going to have some conversations with a few players and coaches on the floor and get ready for Saturday with the state qualifier games, audio only on yourliveevent.com. Three-point look. Brodina's three is no good for Devils Lake. Rebounded Reggie Rice. Here comes Grafton up the floor. Rice will launch a three. Got to get all the shots to fall and hope for some good things if you're a Grafton Spoiler fan. But right now, seem to be outmatched by Devils Lake. See if they can get some positive momentum going into the Saturday contest. Max Palmer has 28 points here tonight. And it is 76-50, Devils Lake. Driving, shooting, scoring, Brody Lillimone. 76-52. Grafton with an answer. 6.5 to go. Louis Lee Fieldhouse, Mayville State University. Left side. Briar Exner works the ball deep three. Max Palmer, no. Rebound is down to Jack Green. Now, let me say this. The hospitality room here at Mayville State University, put on by Tammy Nelson, simply the best. I would put it up against any region. As a drive to the basket here for Lillimone is good. For Grafton, they add to their score, 76-54. So Tammy, great job as always. And kudos to Dave Nelson and everybody for making sure this tournament got in. We've got some weather to deal with outside. Crowd may be a little bit lighter today because of that, and reason to be concerned about it. But a lot of things have to be discussed as ball gets to Briar Exner. A lot of things go into a decision of keeping the games on a game time like this. Max Palmer scores for Devils Lake, 78-54. Logistics be the biggest, right? From you have all these workers lined up. Can they all make it at X time, and can they adjust? And things were discussed yesterday, and when Devils Lake kept their games on for the region tournament for the B divisions, as a shot by Lillimone's, Lillimone shot no good. Rebound comes down to Mason Palmer. That made the decision for Dave extra easy, Dave Nelson, but thanks to Dave and all the workers for making it happen here today and for keeping this on. Wish all safe travels out of Mayville here tonight, wherever the travels may be headed to. With some fans, I see still some fans that have stuck around from the Four Winds Minnewacan community as well. Got a foul on the Firebirds offensive. Exner's with a foul. Second on the Firebirds in the quarter. 4:53 to play in the game, and we'll see a line change for Devils Lake. Firebird fans familiar with a region championship in this Region 2 Division A. We're seeing some changes to the Grafton Spoilers as well. Christian O'Hara checks into the ball game. You see Reggie Rice, Riley Lillimone remain on the floor. You've got Bentley DeGelder on the floor now. For Grafton, a three-point look for Rice is no good. And a rebound is going to be Lillimone. Is put back, no good, but he's fouled. One more name that I need to get out there is 13, Angelo Benavides for Grafton. He's on the floor. For Devils Lake, you've got Alex Hammond. You have Talon Gregory on the floor. You've got Max and Mason Palmer. And you have Egan Leidy on the floor, a sophomore. Now the Palmers will check out, and in the ball game, Domingo Engberg and Miguel Dunn for Devils Lake on the floor as Max and Mason Palmer check out with 4:40 to go. Reggie Wright, check that. Brody Lillimone at the free throw line. He made the first, and he'll make the second. And now Brody Lillimone checks out. Mason Loma checks into the ball game for Grafton. Wes Johnson also on the floor as we've gone to the benches. 78-56 in this Region 2A championship. It's all Devils Lake. Driving, block shot inside. They'll stay with Devils Lake as a block shot that time by Grafton's Angelo Benavidez. Host of freshmen on the floor for Grafton. Sophomores as well. Engberg's going to inbound here for Devils Lake. He'll get it into Talon Gregory. Junior scores it. 80-56 Devils Lake. 4:21 to go. Stepping right side, Benavidez to the baseline. He'll swing it up top. Christian O'Hara lost a handle. He'll work it out here to DeGelder. O'Hara's shot may have been blocked. We're going to get a foul. Believe it's on Egan Lighty, and it is. The sophomore, his first and team's third in the second half. Make it fourth in this fourth quarter. Beg your pardon. 80-56 Devils Lake, leading Grafton. This will be the first of the region finals tonight. The others will trickle in here. It was Central Cass up 16-10 after one over Oak Grove in Region 1 as a floater in the paint. O'Hara, Christian O'Hara scores it 80-58. Devils Lake scoring. Devils Lake rather on offense now after a Grafton score. Firebirds, Miguel Dunn drives into the baseline and fires a pass out. It's going to trickle into the backcourt and out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover on the Firebirds. We'll see Casey Brown. The Firebirds enter, and Alex Hammond exiting. Get some recognition from the crowd. Right side with a basketball is O'Hara. He'll drive in, shoot, score. Christian O'Hara for two. 80-60. Firebirds lead, 3.5 to go in this Region 2A championship. Miguel Dunn. Talon Gregory out to the Firebirds' Lighty, who drives in. Egan Lighty will score. 82-60. Highest scoring game we've had here in the region tournament. Left side. DeGelder drives. Shot is no good, but a foul. Some really good defensive matchups, including the game yesterday with Devils Lake and Four Winds Minnewacan 56-45. Really good defense in that one. DeGelder to the line. Chance at 2 free throws as the Spoilers are in the bonus. Final 3:09. DeGelder makes, and credit the Grafton student section for some noise-making ability here to continue to encourage their classmates and team. DeGelder makes both free throws. 82-62. Up the floor, Domingo Engberg for Devils Lake. He'll hand it off to Egan Lighty. Firebirds, 3 minutes to play with the basketball. They get it to Gregory. He'll launch a three left side. No good. Rebound, skying for it is Egan Lighty to extend the possession. How about a Miguel Dunn three-pointer? No. Talon Gregory turning, shooting, no. And the rebound is down as this will be Bentley DeGelder with a rebound up the floor. Gets it to Wes Johnson on the right side. Johnson in trouble. Going to get the ball to O'Hara. Lost the ball. It'll be a turnover on the Spoilers. Up the floor for Devils Lake, and we're going to get a foul. Grafton's first foul here in the fourth, 2:29 to play. I'm going to call this one on Angelo Benavidez. And so, Devils Lake basketball, they'll inbound in front of some of the Four Winds Minnewacan players that have stuck around here tonight. Getting ready for the all-region team announcements. Driving, shooting. Lighty's shot is no good. He will get a rebound and extend the possession. Reset of the shot clock. 2:10 to play. Good pass to Brown. Yes. Casey Brown scores for Devils Lake here in the Region 2 title game. 84-62. 2 minutes to play. We'll be down on the floor with a chance to catch up with a few of the players' coaches here tonight. Missed shot. Rebound comes down to Talon Gregory after the Spoiler miss. And we're going to get... We got an official timeout. They were anticipating maybe a spot on the floor they needed to address. Officials did that. And another chance to sub in for Devils Lake. That was also part of it. Trayson Touch is in the ball game. Anthony Ironheart is in the ball game. Keegan Edwards is on the floor. Chance left side for Ironheart, his shot is no good. Chase Weber grabs a rebound. He's on the floor for Devils Lake. Kicking left side to Ironheart. Three-point look in the corner. Yes. Anthony Ironheart for three. Firebirds score it. 87-62. 90 seconds to play. Grafton ball in the corner. Follow-away shot there by Wes Johnson is no good. Lauma had a rebound inside, tried to fire it off of a Firebird player, couldn't do so. Central Cass leads Oak Grove in the Region 1 at halftime, 34-27. Central Cass the top seed. They had a battle with Devils Lake a couple weeks back. Had it on yourliveevent.com. Joe Lancella with the call that day. Moved the basketball as Easton Hansel with it for Devils Lake. 1 minute to play in this region final. I said Easton Hansel, I misspoke. Keegan Edwards had the ball. How about a chance for Weber? Shot no good. Weber trying to chase this one down. Ball got loose. Some contact. Foul. Push on Brown. And so free throws with 47 seconds to play. We'll go to the other way. Devils Lake. In the now third year that we've had Region 2A boys basketball, the Firebirds will make it a three-peat. At the line, Benavidez for Grafton. Last year, these two teams played in the semifinal. It would be Devils Lake victorious. Then Four Winds Minnewacan beat Grafton in the state qualifier third-place matchup. Thompson would play Devils Lake in the final last year. It would go the way of the Firebirds, of course. Edwards going to kick it right side here to Ironhearts. Trace in touch with the basketball. He'll pull up with a jumper. 28 seconds to play, and a rebound comes down to Mason Loma. Grafton ball. Final 22 seconds of the game. Inside. Shot no good. Rebounded. And a loose ball here. Benavidez. And a foul with 12 seconds to play. And the foul's the foul. That'll be on Casey Brown, so we'll see Benavidez at the line again. Next free throw chance here from Benavidez, no good. He'll have another chance. Free throw is no good, missed them both. Rebounded by Chase Weber, and Devils Lake can run out the clock. Firebirds will try to do just that. And for the third year in a row, the Devils Lake Firebirds are region champions. 87-64, they defeat the Grafton Spoilers. Region 2A champions, the Devils Lake Firebirds, on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us, our post-game recap. Post-game recap, including all tournament team, all region team announcement. Also, some coaches and players conversations right here, coming up on yourliveevent.com.
The best thing about winter in Devils Lake is the ice fish. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clements on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep a nice house warm for you, Dad.
New Solid-Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid-Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Right here on Main Street, something strong is happening. Welcome to your local gym, Central City Wellness Center of Carrington. Open 24 hours a day. Whether you're into cardio or free weights, they've got the equipment to keep you moving. Join their free mobility classes, Mondays and Wednesdays from 5:30 to 6 p.m. Open to anybody. Recover right with their sauna and enjoy 24-hour tanning access. Book workouts, classes, and tanning all in one place with the Gym Master app. Call 652-2555. Central City Wellness Center of Carrington. Your gym, your time, right on Main Street.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton with receiving stations in Garski, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lankin, Wilton, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Ben Brodina, Devils Lake. Marnell Dang, Four Winds, Minnewacan.
The announcement of the all-region team here today on yourliveevent.com.
Reggie Rice, Grafton.
This is not an all-tournament team. This is throughout the work of the regular season.
Bryce Miller, Hillsborough, Central Valley. Bricker Johnson, Mayport CG.
Region Tournament Director Dave Nelson is presenting the plaques, and again, this is coverage on yourliveevent.com. Our tournament coverage being made possible thanks to an arrangement with the North Dakota High School Activities Association, and the all-region team being announced here today.
Noah Hippen, Thompson.
Devils Lake winning the championship here today of Region 2A, 87-64 over Grafton.
Jonte Delorme, Four Winds, Minnewacan.
Four Winds, Minnewacan defeating Mayport CG today, so Four Winds, Minnewacan will be in the state qualifier on Saturday.
Brody Lillimone, Grafton.
Grafton will also be there Saturday at the Fargo Dome, Shack, Shields Center.
Noah DeBono, Mayport CG. Sonny Alberts, Four Winds, Minnewacan. And Alexander Duffner, Hillsborough, Central Valley.
Nice, most everybody, I think everybody was here to accept on behalf here today for those who weren't able to be playing in the games today. Nice to see that. It's the all-region team being announced here for Region 2A.
How about another round of applause for our all-region team?
And the Devils Lake Firebirds, Region 2A champs for the third straight year. They win at 87-64 over Grafton. Grafton will be playing against either Central Cass or, Grafton will be playing against Wahpeton. Wahpeton, third place team out of Region 1. They'll be playing the Grafton and Wahpeton matchup, and then you'll have the Four Winds Minnewacan Indians awaiting their team to play. They'll be playing either Oak Grove or Central Cass. Central Cass was leading Oak Grove at halftime in that Region 1A. It's audio-only coverage on yourliveevent.com.
Also like to wish happy birthday to Ben Brodina today.
Oh, look at that. Ben Brodina's birthday. Hope you brought some cake, Joe.
Next, we will have our Region 2 Senior Athlete of the Year. First, Mariel Dang, Four Winds, Minnewacan.
Region 2 Senior Athlete of the Year.
Also, Brody Lillimon, Grafton.
Co-senior athletes, Joe, pretty big deal, and both incredibly fantastic choices there for the All-Region 2 senior athletes, as Merle Dang from Four Winds, Minnewacan, Brody Lillimon of Grafton.
Yes, another round of applause for the Senior Athletes of the Year.
This was a tough year to make a call on that.
Sure would
So
be.
many.
Next, for the Region 2 Coach of the Year, Rick Smith, Four Winds, Minnewacan.
Also an incredibly rewarding individual and deserving individual there with Rick Smith leading Four Winds Minnewacan. They had that 18-game win streak going into a final 2 games of the regular season, and they still will have the season opportunity to extend, as they'll be off to the state qualifier Saturday at the Shack, as Rick Smith accepts. Dave Nelson in the photo too, always good.
Coach Smith. Would a team representative for the Grafton Spoilers please come forward to accept your second place award?
Grafton Spoilers, second place in the Region 2A tournament, falling to Devils Lake here tonight is 87-64. Grafton will be playing against Wahpeton in the next opportunity here, next round. Wahpeton victorious over Valley City, so they'll play Saturday in the state qualifier, the Shack.
All right, would a team representative for the Devils Lake Firebirds please come forward to accept your Class A Region 2 Championship flag?
Opportunity for Devils Lake, third year in a row, Region 2A champs. They're in the A, they'll await the winner and they get Saturday off. State boys basketball on the way in Fargo at the Fargo Dome. Stay tuned, more to come on yourliveevent.com. Region 2A boys basketball. Our post-game reactions will come up next.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Before the farming season moves forward, there's one important decision to make. Every year brings unknowns: weather, markets, yields. Multi-peril crop insurance helps protect the work you put in long before harvest. The MPCI crop insurance closing deadline is March 16th. At Irie Insurance, we've helped generations of farmers plan ahead with confidence. Let's make sure you're ready. Contact Irie Insurance for guidance you can trust.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're back here on yourliveevent.com. North Dakota Region 2A Boys Basketball Championship game goes the way of Devils Lake for the third time, and an opportunity here in our post-game coaches' comments from Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Dustin Brodina, head coach, Devils Lake. Coach, congratulations. You didn't make it too dramatic today. The boys came to play, and boy, did they show up on a wintry night here. They made it work in Mayville.
Yes, they came to play. They showed up. They played really hard. They stuck to the game plan pretty well for the most part. And Grafton's a great team. Grafton's a very good team. They put the ball in the hole extremely well, and we tried to limit it the best we could, but they still got 64 on us. But we shot the lights out. Anytime the ball goes in the hole like that, it's fun.
No doubt. I think, had 5 3-pointers against Fort Wayne Minnewacan. You had that in the first quarter here tonight. Everybody showed up, which was great. A little higher scoring that way for both squads.
Yeah, it's always fun when the ball goes in the hole like that. And, we don't always want to rely on it, but when it starts going in, it's kind of fun.
No doubt. For your guys, taking care of business today. I mean, it's been this, hey, we need to turn it on in this tournament, and they certainly did here, got her done.
Yeah, I'm proud of them. They're hard work, teamwork, effort every single day in practice. It shows. I thought we played pretty well in these 3 games, and we're not done yet. We got the biggest games coming up next week, and we got 3-4 days of practice where we can get after it and get better.
And you talk about it. Your guys throughout this season. Okay, last 2 years, state champion, state runner-up. I would venture to guess your senior crew would love to finish on top this year.
Yeah, absolutely. They're competitors. They want to win. They don't want to lose. And they're going to do everything they can, and that starts in practice and working hard, and they know what it takes day in and day out. And then if you put that hard work in, it shows. And they're ready for it next week, and I know they will be.
You punched the ticket, and in Fargo this year, so it should be a lot of fun. You get a chance now on Saturday to. You're not going to take a day off. You're not going to relax, are you?
Oh, we got a little family fun going on, so I'll be doing that for a while. But we won it in Fargo 2 years ago, and hopefully we can do it again.
Coach, appreciate the time. Congratulations. Enjoy this, and best of luck at state.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Dustin Brodina, head coach of the Devils Lake Firebirds. Post-game coaches' comments from Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. We'll be back with more from Mayville right after this.
Hey, how are you? How can we help you today?
This old gal's been good to me, but I was looking for something with a little more speed.
I think I have just the right car for you.
So, what do you got for me?
Serving those who served us since 1923.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
We're back on the post-game report, yourliveevent.com. Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com. We're going to visit with Mason Palmer, Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, with 20 here tonight. Mason, for you and your team, congratulations. Just took care of business. You guys have been playing some really good basketball as of late and had to work your way through a really tough Region 2 again 3 times in the last 3. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels great, honestly. I mean, all the hard work we put in through the regular season, and then it just shows up in games, and it really makes me happy that the team can really just pull through and we can play as a team and we can win these games, and it gives us a lot of confidence going into the state tournament now.
It was a gauntlet yesterday against Fort Wayne Minnewacan. You guys really had to battle, and even there too, you played really tough against a tough Thompson squad that came and gave you all they could handle. Today, the shots were just falling, and what more can you ask for?
You really can't ask for much more than that. I mean, defense leaded to our offense, and then our shots were just falling. It's hard to win a game when the other team scores 80 points. So, but yeah, our defense was phenomenal tonight again. Holding those 2 great players and their team to 56 or whatever we had when we came out, and then the offense just getting buckets, and it really helped our momentum throughout the whole game and took care of business.
All right, well, off to state again. Last 2 years, you've been in the state championship game. 2 years ago, winners. Last year, runners-up. What's it going to take to get back for a 3rd time?
Just effort, really, to be honest. I mean, it's going to take a lot of hard work on defense, holding teams to 50 or under. I think that's really going to be the key to getting the job done.
All right, very good, Mason. To your team, congratulations. Enjoy it, and good luck at state.
Thanks so much.
You got it, Mason Palmer, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game from the Devils Lake Firebirds. Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge for life and energy for life. Enbridge.com for more information. We'll come back with more from the Louis Lee after this on yourliveevent.com.
When you Want quality nutrition for your livestock that's made right here in North Dakota? There's one name farmers trust. Feed Mix in Harvey. At Feed Mix, they produce a full range of feeds, from beef and swine to poultry, goats, sheep, minerals, and specialty rations, all tailored to fit the needs of your operation. Need feed delivered directly to your yard or pasture? They bring it to you. Their feed specialists are here to help you get the most out of your livestock and your land. Feed Mix in Harvey. Call them today, 701-324-2201.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
We're back in the postgame report. Dakota Heritage Bank postgame comments and postgame conversations. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Riley Lillewone, head coach of Grafton, joining us. And coach, I know Devils Lake shot the lights out, and it's tough when you get down. Your guys battled, did what they could. This is one of those nights. It wasn't in the cards.
Yeah, absolutely. And we knew before the game if they were going to shoot like that, we were going to be in trouble, obviously. And I thought we didn't do a terrible job defensively for a lot of parts of the game. You know, we stopped the dribble more than we have been earlier this week, but they made nice kick-out passes. They have three excellent guards that can obviously handle the ball and control the game, and all three of them shoot it really well too, and they find their teammates when they're open. So, yeah, we knew if they were going to shoot the ball like that, it was going to be a long night for us, and we hung in there for a while, but we just couldn't hang in there long enough.
Well, for your boys, as we talked before the game, the one bonus is with this format, you've got another chance, and so you're going to go to Fargo on Saturday. You'll have either Central Cass or Oak Grove. Central Cass is lead at halftime. Whoever you get, guys are going to get a day to get ready and get after it.
Yeah, no, I think we'll have Wapaton, actually.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, second. Sorry, you do have Wapaton.
Yep.
That is correct. Yes, you will have Wapaton confirmed.
Yes, we'll have Wapaton. But, yeah, no, we just need to have a good practice tomorrow, and if you would have, like I told the guys, if you would have said that we were going to be playing on Saturday, you know, before this season started, coming out of this region, that's a plus for anybody, because we're in a very tough region, obviously, with Four Winds and Devils Lake, but Mayville, Thompson, Hillsborough, Carrington, Hart, they all played well this year, and some of those teams played really well against, you know, Devils Lake and Four Winds and us, so it's a battle every night in this region. So whenever you have a chance to play in a win and go to the state tournament game, it's an accomplishment.
No doubt. Should be great stuff. Good luck in preparation, Coach, against Wapaton. We got that all cleared up. Appreciate you doing that again. And thanks for the time. Appreciate it very much. Good luck here on Saturday.
Thank you, and thanks for your coverage.
You're very welcome. Riley Lillewone, head coach of the Grafton Spoilers. Dakota Heritage Bank post-game conversations. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. We'll come back, run down our final accolades and numbers after this.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
On the road or right here at home, there's a place that has you covered. Just off the highway in Fessenden, fuel up with gas, grab all your convenience store favorites, pick up select hardware items, and don't miss their great homemade food. Need propane, fuel, or gas in bulk? They've got tankers available. Call for pricing. And in Harvey, they're right where you need them. Gas, snacks, hot food, and more, all in one convenient stop. 2 locations, small town service, big on convenience. Stop in today. Farmers Union Oil in Fessenden or the Harvey One Stop. They're glad you're here.
I used to tell my 8th grade girls basketball team that every time they missed a layup, it gave me another gray hair. We even had a play named Gray Hair because most of the time it led to a layup. I also taught my teams how to put on a full court press. That is what teachers are doing academically here at Hillsborough Public School. We are applying an academic press by setting high expectations and teaching the standards required by the state. If you're looking for a school that is applying an academic press, come and visit Hillsborough Public Schools.
Back on our post-game report following the victory for Devils Lake over Grafton, 87-64. Golden Harvest Tim Kazet Seed Sales scoreboard as some of the Devils Lake fans and Grafton fans remain on the floor here at the Louis Lee. Our Agassi Precision Ag play of the game. Agassi Precision Ag, your precision planting dealer. You can find them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119. Agassi Precision Ag Hillsboro play of the game. And I think go back here in the ball game, but couple of ties early, first quarter. The lead got to 9, but once you got to double-digit lead, the play was from outside the arc for the Devils Lake Firebirds. Today, they were 8 of 16 from 3 in the first half, 5 of 15 in the second half. So 13 triples in the ball game, shot over 50% on the floor in the game. Just a really good shooting night. So the play of the game is their offensive performance today for the Devils Lake Firebirds, highest output in points for the tournament. They get the win 87-64 over Grafton here today. Our Agassi Precision Ag play of the game. Planterdoc.com, 701-636-2119. Final numbers here tonight as the Grafton Spoilers will play in that state qualifier Saturday in Fargo against Wahpeton. Wahpeton got their win over Valley City. So the number 2 out of the 2 region and 3 out of 1 region is going to match up. So Wahpeton, Grafton on Saturday. Grafton today, 30 points from Brody Lillamone, 13 from Reggie Rice, 4 for Ty Story, 9 for Aiden McMillan, 4 for Christian O'Hara, 2 for Miguel Benavidez. As a team, 8 turnovers, a total of 21 rebounds in the ball game, shot 39% from the floor, 22% from beyond the arc, and were at the free throw line, 19 of 25. Grafton drops with the loss to a record of 17-6, and again play state qualifier Saturday against Wahpeton. For Devils Lake, they're off to state for the 3rd consecutive year as Region 2A champs. It was tonight 6 points for Cade Fee, 30 for Max Palmer, 18 for Ben Brodina, 20 for Mason Palmer, 2 points for Talon Gregory, 2 points each for Egan Leidy and for Alex Hammond and for Briar Exner, 3 for Anthony Ironheart, 2 from Casey Brown. They had 9 turnovers in the game. They had 35 rebounds, shot 52% from the floor, 41% from beyond the arc, making 13 triples, and had a nice day at the free throw line. They were 8 of 9. As Devils Lake, 3rd-ranked team in the state of North Dakota Division A, will be off with a 17-7 record and on a 7-game win streak into the state playoffs. I want to thank all of our sponsors for making our tournament coverage possible. Thanks to the sponsors. Without them, we would not be able to bring you the coverage on yourliveevent.com. That costs you nothing. So thank you to our sponsors. Please thank them with your patronage. At the very least, tell them thank you. A big thanks to Dave Nelson. We talked about Tammy and her work in the of course, Joe and her work in the, the hospitality room. My heavens.
I was also going to say, give us a like on Facebook.
Oh, like us on Facebook. Give us a like on the stream. Follow us, subscribe, all the whole bit here at yourliveevent.com. And a big thanks again to everybody here with Dave Nelson and staff, and of course the crew here at Mayville State University for putting it on a great tournament this year. Joe, thank you. Appreciate it. Enjoyed working with you for the tournament.
Yep, same here.
Joe Lancello, and my name is Kevin Kochman. One final time tonight, the Devils Lake Firebirds, 87-64 winners. They get Grafton in the Region 2A Championship. The 3rd-place game earlier today went the way of Four Winds Minnewacan, 52-46 over Mayport CG. So Four Winds Minnewacan will take on either Central Cass or Oak Grove Saturday in the state qualifier. And Grafton will take on Wahpeton in the state qualifier Saturday. And Devils Lake awaits the bracket in the state tournament next week in Fargo. From the Louis Lee Mayville State University on yourliveevent.com. Again, this broadcast of this tournament action on yourliveevent.com was made possible as a special authorized arrangement with the North Dakota High School Activity Association Board of Directors. Thank you for joining us. From Mayville, I'm Kevin Kochman. Have a great night, everybody.